I'm Jennifer Chavez. My family moved to Vegas from Mexico when I was 13 years old. Education transformed my life. Because of school programs and classes specific to English language learners, I was able to go to college and have worked as an accounting executive for Switch and Terrible Herbst, and have made a great career for myself. I am shocked the school district is cutting funding for essential programs, including ASL, Read by 3, and Zoom schools, and playing politics with our kids. Please help us save our schools. I moved here when I was 13 years old from Mexico. I did not speak a word of English. I sat in the schools facing the teachers, not knowing one word of English. It was awful. It was very traumatizing. I've always liked school, so I've always tried to be a good student, and sitting in front of my teachers and not knowing what they're saying and knowing that I'm falling behind, it was very frustrating, very, very frustrating. I felt defeated. I felt drained. My mom was always working. She had 2 jobs, so she had to support us, and there was nobody that would help me. I started going to night classes, adult night classes, and little by little, I started learning English. It was a very slow process, but I had to take charge of my education and I had to do something. My mom was busy trying to support us, and I didn't want to fall behind any longer. I wanted to learn the language. I wanted to get out of the hole I was in. No, there is no help for those kids. I have lived the struggle and I have seen the struggle with my friends and their kids. The English as a second language classes that are supposed to help them most times are non-existent, and sometimes they're imparted by teachers that just sit there and have you read books, and that doesn't help. I have 2 sons that took French in high school, and the teacher would just put on a YouTube movie for them and think that that was going to help them. There was never a process for her to practice pronunciation or create a sentence or do what you're supposed to do when you're learning a new language. When I complained, first it was falling on deaf ears. Then I finally got a meeting with the principal, the teacher, and my kids, and I got nowhere. The system is broken. My kids had to leave the class and just take Spanish, which they know. I have always taught them to take charge of their education, and that's what they were trying to do. So now they're going to have to wait till they go to college to learn French, because Clark County School District thinks that it's okay for a teacher to just sit there in the classroom and show a YouTube movie for a class. It's not working. CCSD is broken. Our kids are falling behind. We're last in the nation. The school district is broken. It's too big. It's not working. We need to save our schools. We need to take charge and help our kids.